On with their eagerly awaited 3D concerts, and I happen to be there as well, watching in 3D. Look, there you go. That's what the glasses look like. So they're quite cool, actually.
They're cooler now than they were.
Yeah, the 3D is amazing as well, a lot better than it used to be.
Great picture.
Here's a taster of them in action and what happened when I met them yesterday afternoon. And joining us now, we have the Jonas Brothers. There's Nick, there's Joe, and there's Kevin. Welcome, gentlemen. I am the envy of every female in the entire country. Oh. So welcome. It's great to have you here. And this is a bit difficult because we're recording this yesterday, which means that you've already had the premiere, which I've been to. But at the moment, I don't know what it is. I'm taking my daughters, and they're absolutely thrilled, and will have been thrilled to have been there. I know it's the big 3D concert experience. Am I going to have to wear glasses?
You will, or you will just see a bunch of blurs.
Yeah.
You put on the 3D glasses and the whole thing comes to life. It's really exciting for us to be a part of this, and we can't wait for everyone to see it.
Is it just sort of, did you just design the glasses? Are these the normal? Because we know that normally 3D glasses can be, you know, they can be pretty dodgy.
With this new technology and the new 3D, it's not the old, you know, red and blue with the cardboard cutout. They look like Ray-Bans. They look like really great sunglasses, and they're very, very neat, and they fit really well, and if you're wearing glasses, you know, that's the only little hard part, you know, put them over top of your glasses.
Well, that was going to be my next question, because the thing is that I do wear glasses. I'm going to leave my contact lenses in, because then I have to sit there for the entire performance.
See, I'm thinking you should make contact 3D lenses.
3D lenses you can put in your eyes.
There you go.
Yeah. It's a great idea. So this started, did this start with you, Nick? When you were, I mean, you'll have been asked this question a thousand times, I'm sure, but in the hairdressers?
Yes, I was about 6 at the time with my mom. She was getting her hair done, and I started singing, and someone heard it and said I should go see this manager. The manager started sending me out on auditions for Broadway shows in New York City, and I did 4 shows on Broadway, and then someone heard me record a song when I was 11, and I started recording music, and wrote a song with them for this record that I was making as a solo artist at first.
Yeah.
And they heard it.
Just sort of rolling that back a little bit, it's the most ludicrous American dream, the Hollywood dream, because you walk into a hairdresser's, you just happen to be singing along, and who sings in hairdressers, and then you are discovered.
It is pretty funny, and it's amazing. I think that it kind of goes along with our history as a band too, because we wrote that song and they heard it and they signed us as a band. And it was kind of that moment on that we decided this is what we wanted to do together.
We were in Times Square for New Year's Eve when you guys performed there, and that really has got to be, I would have thought, one of the best gigs to play.
It was cold, but it was amazing.
It was
cold,
as cold as I have ever been in my life.
It was so cold. You should try playing guitar in that cold. It hurt, actually. But it was, you know, it's such an amazing thing to be a part of, that it was, like, so worth it, and so much fun to be able to be there and count down the ball dropping and everything. It was awesome.
Well, this 3D experience, which we were talking about a moment ago, this is it really does give the fans the opportunity to see what it's like to come and see you in concert.
I think when we were speaking with the director, we said we really want to make this, you know, a look into our lives on a day-to-day basis. Not only the concert footage, but give them a clue as to who we are. And for those people who didn't get to see the Burning Up tour, this is the tour that this is filmed, this is a great opportunity, and it's a limited engagement. It's only in theaters for 2 weeks, which means you got to go see it while it's out. But you know, we're looking forward to people checking it out, and we'll be back on June 15th to play at Wembley, which is exciting.
And also, as part of the footage for the movie, we see you guys being chased through the streets. There's a hordes of screaming women, which is a lovely thing to happen, but at the same time, actually really quite frightening.
Right. There's a little. It can be frightening sometimes, but I think you learn to laugh it off or enjoy it sometimes when the fans are going crazy, because I guess it's something kind of you hope to expect when you're in a band.
The album is out quite soon, so it's the 4th album.
Yes, the 4th album releases June 15th. It's called Lines, Vines, and Trying Times, and
And the lines are what? The lines that people throw you?
Yeah. And then the vines are the things that, you know, you get tangled up in, like the vines, you know, someone holding you back. And then Trying Times. It's kind of true to where we are in the world, you know, today.
You have got some very big fans, and the Obamas probably, I would have thought, would be the biggest on the planet. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Whose nickname is Mr. President? Is that yours?
Yes, it is.
So you're Mr. President, and Joe is DJ Danger. Is that right? And
yes.
And you're K2?
Yeah, K2.
Okay. Do you want to explain it?
I'm Paul Kevin Jonas II. So I named after my dad. So people just call me Kevin II. Kevin
DJ Danger.
Usually it's just Danger, but they call me Danger because it started with our tour manager, because I would always climb on things when I'm on stage and have fun with the audience when I do that. And they always tell me before I go on stage, they're like, "Okay, Joe, you probably shouldn't climb on this," which means I know you're going to, just be careful.
And Mr. President, is it because you did start out with political ambitions?
I think I kind of still do. I've always talked about dreaming about being the president one day.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thought with that. But also, I guess, kind of consider myself a leader type. And
is he the leader?
Definitely, you know, he has, each one of us have different roles. I think, you know, in the band we are all equals for sure, but he definitely has a very strong leadership role.
So what did it feel like to if you did initially have dreams of being the president, to drive him through the gates of the White House?
It's amazing. We've had the opportunity to go a couple times now, and that time in particular was amazing because it was the first day he was in office. So we did a little private acoustic show for the daughters and their friends, and they're really sweet.
And you were part of a treasure hunt.
Yes, that's what it was. We were in the last room as they went on all the rooms in the house. We were in the east room, and it was amazing. They came in, and there was a lot of screaming.
So the presidential daughters, Melanie and Sasha, are looking through the rooms of the White House, and you were the final things.
Yes, it was a big surprise.
My daughters wondered whether you were as part of our house that you could hide in for them at some stage this evening, and they're quite happy to come and find you.
Well, we can see what we can do.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Great.
Very much. I've got a bit of paper. I need you to sign for that.
Okay.
The other thing also, of course, is this, and we mentioned that, you know, so the girls and all that sort of stuff. And you will. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you. I mean, you would have been asked 1,000 times again, but. You are renowned for being very family, for being very wholesome, but you know, of course, you know, hormones are hormones. And are there girlfriends? Are you allowed girlfriends?
Absolutely, we find time to date. You know, we're very busy with our schedules, but we do find time to date. We think that that's important to, you know, have a kind of normal life.
Serious girlfriends? Are you allowed? You know?
Yeah. Well, we, like Nick said, all day.
Yeah, all day.
All day.
All day, yes.
No, we all
day. Man, this has blown the whole image now. Yeah. This is just a bit of music, but girls all day.
Yeah, exactly.
So the girls that are watching do stand something of a chance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good. Because I think that would be very important. They'll be taping this and wondering that maybe one day it might happen for them. Listen, guys, thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you.
And thank you very much indeed for the premiere that I went to that I haven't seen yet.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, of course, I have seen it.
Yes, and?
It was really good. And if you're a teenage girl, you are going to love it. It's going to be the best thing ever. And the 3D, as I said, was fantastic. It is, you know, it's like watching a big 3D concert. Music's great because they're very good performers. And do you know what, though? I mean, they're very sweet on the programme, very guarded, but very
restrained,
sweet.
I thought, yes.
But what they did do yesterday, when we walked into the Empire in Leicester Square, and I had the girls by the side of me and Steph, and they walked straight over and shook hands, and Nick said, "Thank you for today, sir." Shook my hand, and then shook the hands of the girls, who nearly fainted on the spot. So I thought, right, OK, then you're nice guys. They're nice guys.
That's the real deal.
Yeah, so they were very good. It was very good. And it was excellent.
So it's worth seeing.
It's worth seeing. If you can scream.
Oh, it's so tiring to scream, isn't it? After 30, really, you can't scream.
No.
Anyway, still ahead today. Oh, I tell you what I do scream about, those donuts.